Carol.
Hey, do you want to hear a secret?
A secret? Sure.
You're not going to believe this. Guess what? I got engaged!
Oh my God, congratulations, that's amazing.
Thanks, but don't tell the others at work just yet. Keep it between us. You're the only one I've told, okay?
My lips are sealed, don't worry.
I'll tell the others eventually, just not yet. The man I'm gonna marry might be a little surprising for everyone. So I decided to wait just a little longer before announcing the wedding to everyone.
What do you mean he might be surprising? Hold on, he's not a fictional character, is he?
Don't be silly, of course not. He's a very real person, all right? Someone that you're quite familiar with, in fact.
Oh, really? Are you getting married to a friend of mine?
Not a friend, but someone you should know of. Okay, I'll just tell you. Hope you're ready for this. I'm getting married to the CEO.
What? The CEO?
I know you must be surprised. That's why, to avoid chaos, I'm only telling you for now. Eventually, I'll leave the company to become a housewife. I want to carry on like usual until then. Oh, and by the way, my projects will be passed on to you when I leave.
Hold on a minute, this is a lot to digest. So you're really going to marry our CEO?
That's right! I know it must seem a bit crazy to you. But we've been going out for a while now.
I had no idea you two were dating. He doesn't really seem like the type to care for non-work related relationships.
Yeah, I guess you're right about that. He does give off a serious work-focused vibe. And he's always cooped up in his office. Honestly, there can't be many people that know the real him.
But you managed to open the door to his heart?
I know, I can hardly believe it myself. Well, you see, I had some urgent documents that needed to be taken to him. Usually your team manager would deliver them, but instead he asked me to. That's how I was able to get into his office.
And from there, you were able to chat and get to know him?
That's exactly right. The CEO was such a looker. I really fell for him right away. At that time, I was still curling my hair, remember? Get this, he complimented me by saying, "I love your style." In that moment, we both fell in love with each other. There's more, if you can believe it. Since that first experience, whenever he saw me, he would give me this cute little glance. He doesn't do it to anyone else, only me. It's our own little secret glance that no one else knows about. Isn't it romantic?
Hold on, let's back up a sec. Let me get this straight.
Sure, ask me anything.
So you're saying you're in a relationship with the CEO, right?
That's exactly right. We are deeply in love.
Okay, but going by what you've told me, you just delivered some documents to his office, right? This is hard to say, but I'm not so sure that this means you two are dating.
No, you don't get it. You weren't there. Oh, wait a minute. You're jealous, aren't you? Don't worry, you'll find your own Prince Charming someday.
That's not what I mean at all.
You can't tell everyone that we're dating because it might cause problems. I mean, he's the CEO after all. So we have to foster our love in secrecy for now. That glance he gives me is solid proof of our newfound love.
Yeah, I get that you think that, but I'm not sure that's what's really going on.
I get why you're jealous though. I would be too if my coworker had such a Cinderella-like love story. Sorry, not sorry. I guess I'm off to the rich life now.
Okay, Cinderella.
Anyway, I'll be in touch when he officially proposes to me. Until then, you better keep this secret, okay? Thanks.
Hey, Kevin, how's it going? Have you had a minute?
Hey, I'm pretty good. Just on lunch break in the big boss's office while he's not here. What's up? The air conditioning is so good in this room. I don't want to leave.
Are you allowed to be in there?
It's fine, don't worry. You know I'm the real boss around here.
Ah, still in that phase, are we? Getting back on track, I want to ask you something. Do you plan on getting married anytime soon?
Yes, actually. Not that I've made it public.
Seriously.
Is it really that surprising? Shouldn't you be a little happier for me?
Well, yeah, you're right. It's just there's been a lot of surprises recently. By the way, I heard from a little birdie that your partner is someone inside the company. Is this true?
So I guess the secret's out, huh?
So it's true.
Get this. I finally found my soulmate, Carol. Who would have thought they were right under my nose this whole time?
For real. You really are getting married then. And to someone inside the company. That must mean that everything Linda told me was true.
What do you mean? Linda? Who's Linda?
Wait, I don't understand. You said you're getting married, right?
Anyway, while we're on the topic, now is a good time. Why don't the three of us meet up in person? Even though we're in the same company, you and I haven't really talked much recently. During college, we had a lot of the same classes and friends too. Come on, it'll be like old times.
Work really does get in the way, doesn't it? Okay, sure, why not? Let's get dinner then. I'll work around your schedule.
Great, I'll get us some reservations. Don't worry, you're gonna love my fiancé.
Sounds great. See you later then. Carol, I have big news. I need to tell someone. He finally proposed to me. What? You can't be serious. That's not possible. I know, right? I can hardly believe it. He asked me about what kind of weddings are popular right now. I see. This is pretty much a proposal, right? It's so cute how he's bashful about asking outright. Linda, hold on a minute. I wonder what kind of wedding we should have. No, really, I think we need to talk about what's going on. So this is what happened. The other day, I had more documents that needed to be taken to his office. And when I walked in, he was reading a wedding planning magazine. He's already thinking about our wedding. I can't believe how thoughtful he is.
Oh, dear Lord.
I know, right? It's finally happening, I thought. The excitement was just too much. Oh, and then I remembered that I won't need to worry about money anymore, so I resigned. It's all falling into place. I'm gonna be such a perfect wife. Wait, you quit? You already told the manager. That's right. I said I'm getting married and we won't need two incomes. Management did try to stop me, of course. But when I said my partner is the CEO, they gave in. Oh my God. Don't worry, the company will be fine without me. I know it seems too good to be true. Everyone must be so jealous. I understand. I mean, I didn't expect this either. Who would have thought? The world works in mysterious ways. Sorry to leave you behind, Carol, but I'm off to the good life. Linda, the CEO is a woman. Oh, what are you talking about? The CEO isn't a woman. Let's just take a deep breath. You've been saying he this whole time. Did you mean she? I mean, I'm not against you marrying a woman if that's the case, but I think gender aside, you might have jumped to conclusions. Like a lot. What do you mean? Oh, Linda, I really wish you'd talk to me before quitting your job. I might have been able to stop your delusional rampage before it was too late. I don't really understand what's going on. You can't be serious. The CEO is a woman. I think I could tell if he was actually a woman. Give me a break. Our CEO is the definition of tall, dark, and handsome. And his name is Kevin. Have you ever met a woman named Kevin? Okay, I'm gonna lay it out nice and simple for you, so listen up. This is all a huge misunderstanding. I don't think there's any misunderstanding. I'm getting married to the CEO. What am I misunderstanding? This has gone too far. Excuse me? I think you're the one who's taking things too far. If you're jealous, just say it. You don't have to hide it. 1, you're not getting married to the CEO. 2, you haven't been proposed to. And 3, the CEO is a woman. Linda, snap out of it. You're the one who needs to get a grip. This is some kind of sick joke. I'm asking you to stop. Just because you're jealous doesn't give you the right to make up a lie like that. It's not a lie. It's the truth. The person you think is the CEO is really the CEO's secretary.
What? That's not possible.
Actually, he's a friend of mine from college. That's how I found out. The CEO is out on a business trip for a couple of months. While she's away, her secretary stayed back here to take care of small matters.
Hold on a minute. You're saying that Kevin is the CEO's secretary and not the CEO?
Yes, that's what I've been telling you. He even did secretary work for some of the professors in college. He said supporting people is his calling. That's why he became a secretary.
But wait, he was always in the CEO's office, sitting at the desk no less. He looked so smug.
Oh, that. Apparently he was told he could use the room as he pleased.
So he tricked me.
There's a lot of sensitive documentation in there they need to protect. So that's why he was told to do his normal work in there. Well, that's how he came to be in the CEO's office. He's pretty easygoing and gets along well with the CEO. So that's why he doesn't hesitate at all about using the office like his own when told to.
I see. So Kevin is really just a secretary, not the CEO.
You know, you really should know what the CEO of your own company at least looks like. Even if she does spend most of her time held up in her office, it's not like you can't find out this kind of information. Everyone knows what she looks like.
Well, I didn't know. It's not like knowing was beneficial to my job or anything. There wasn't any need to know.
It would have been beneficial to your life right now if you'd taken the time to know her face.
I can't believe Kevin wasn't the CEO. But even if he's only the secretary and not the CEO, it doesn't matter now. He is always thinking about our wedding. And I have committed myself to being his wife.
Yeah, about that. I'm sorry to inform you that everything is a misunderstanding, even that. The so-called proposal you keep talking about, Kevin has no plans to get married with you.
What are you talking about? Yes, he does. He complimented me on my looks. We both fell in love at first sight.
He's used to hanging out with women.
What do you mean?
He was kind of a playboy in college. He always used to compliment women's appearances, clothes, makeup, hairstyle, that sort of thing. I don't think there was any hidden meaning behind his words, so don't worry about it.
But he asked me about what kind of weddings are popular these days. How do you explain that? He showed me a wedding planning magazine too. He must be thinking about our wedding. You're saying this out of spite again, aren't you?
I hope you're sitting down for this. It's kind of ironic that you said you're marrying the CEO. Actually, Kevin is.
What?
I heard it directly from him the other day. He said they're engaged.
Oh, MG, you're lying.
Remember how I said she was on a business trip? Apparently it's half business and half pleasure. He told me she's getting a special dress made.
Like a wedding dress.
He also said that he can't believe that workaholic CEO is thinking so much about the wedding. He sounded really happy when he told me all of this. Just in case, I also brought up your name, but he just glossed over it like he doesn't know you.
I can't believe it.
Sorry to pile things on here, but you should probably try and get your job back.
Oh no, my job. But hang on, when I said I was leaving to get married, the manager seemed to give up on stopping me. Doesn't that mean he was cheering me on?
Cheering you on? I think he was probably just at a loss of words from the shock.
Well, he did just stare at me when I said I was marrying the CEO.
I think I'd react the same. It's a lot to process being told someone is quitting to get married to the CEO of their company. Now I think about it, I'm pretty sure the managers knew about the wedding.
They knew.
Anyway, just go and talk to them again. If you go now, you might be able to get your job back if you beg.
I don't want to have to beg. This is totally not fair. Everyone knew about this except me. Basically, everyone deceived me. I'm a victim.
Are you serious?
Of course I'm serious. I bet everyone plotted against me to ruin my life.
Oh boy. Linda, no one did anything like that to you. What would anyone have to gain? You're the one who decided to quit, right?
Everyone manipulated me and made me do it. I can't believe this company.
I really hope you don't mean that.
I'm not going to take this lying down. How dare they do this to me? I'm going to have my justice.
Hey Carol, got a minute? A girl in your department is talking about taking action against the company. Do you know anything about it?
Oh crap, I can't believe she's actually this stupid.
She's saying she was coerced into quitting, and that she's been unfairly treated.
Oh, MG, what is she thinking?
You know her.
Unfortunately, yes, I do. She was under the wrong impression that you were the CEO. That's what led to this mess.
Oh, wait a second. Is this the girl you were telling me about a while ago?
Yeah, that's her. And what's more, she thought you were giving her signals. In her mind, you even proposed to her.
I don't even know her. Why would I propose to her?
Of course, it's all her misunderstanding. I explained all of this to her. But as you can tell, she's gone rogue and thinks the whole company is plotting against her.
Well, that's quite the story.
Sorry she's causing you so much trouble.
It's not your fault. It's really not that big of a deal. Thank you. Now I understand the situation.
Thankfully, she talked to me, and I was able to see what was really going on.
Man, she sounds like a piece of work. I can't help but feel that I made a mistake too, though. I feel a little responsible if I was sending mixed messages. I guess I need to be more careful. I'm about to get married. I can't be having problems with other women.
Don't worry, you haven't done anything wrong. I have something for you.
You do. That better not be some sick joke and you bring that girl into my office.
I'd never do that. If you like, I can bring it over now. It'll prove that you weren't in the wrong at all.
Yeah, sure. Can you meet me now? I'm in the office. I'm meeting with management to try and sort this out. You're a lifesaver.
Okay, sounds good. I'll be there in a bit. Hey Carol, guess what? I decided to take the company to court.
Are you serious?
Like you said, I went to try and reverse my resignation, but they said it was too late. Can you believe that? So I really have no choice but to sue them for unfair dismissal. Yeah, I heard you already started putting things in motion. It'll cause a huge stir for the whole company if you do this. Oh, you've already heard. Well, that makes things easier. I could use your help. What could I possibly do for you? I want you to testify that I'm a victim. And also that Kevin is a dirty womanizer that tricked me into thinking we were gonna get married. You've known him for years, right? Can you make him look really bad, like maybe say he even tried to start something with you? Then I'm sure I'll get my job back. Hold on. You're really prepared to go this far just to get your job back? Of course. I'm going to win this thing. I've been wronged. Hey, you're my friend, right? So, will you help me out? Tell the courts that what they did was illegal and that I did nothing wrong. I'm sorry, I can't do that for you. I already gave a statement saying that you're crazy. You what? I talked with Kevin earlier. I handed over the data with all our messages too. The stuff about him hitting on you, your secret glances, him asking you about weddings while reading the Wedding Planner magazine. I'm afraid no matter how you look at it, it all looks like your own delusions, Linda. I can't believe it! I'm glad I had those messages. They prove beyond a doubt that Kevin hasn't done anything wrong. So your wild claims that you were set up are completely untrue and everyone knows it. If you really do bring the company to court, they're going to say that everything you claim is false and they have the evidence to prove it. This can't be real. If you ask me, I think you should apologize and try to stop this before you ruin your life even more. If you don't, Kevin said he might even consider suing you for defamation. He'd really do that. You really need to think about the seriousness of the situation you're in. I thought you were my friend, Carol. How could you do this to me? Why are you taking that man's side? You and I have been working together for years now. Friends? I mean, we work together. But I've never thought of you as more than a work colleague. I wouldn't call you my friend. OMG, how could you? I don't know where you got that impression from. I've only thought of you as just someone I work with. I was just being nice to you. We aren't friends. Sorry, but I don't have any reason to stand up for you. Even if we were friends, I wouldn't take your side in this. It's beyond delusional. Carol! Well, I guess that's all there is to say. I'm sure you've got a tough road ahead. You reap what you sow. Good luck. After that, Linda went to see the CEO when she came back from her overseas trip. She was overheard saying, if I became the CEO, then all my problems will be solved. Give me control of the company. She's completely lost it. When her lunatic demands weren't met, she caused a scene and the police were called. The police took her into custody. She was in quite a state. Kevin and the CEO then rejected her approach to settle out of court. Anyway, the police are holding her for now. Not long after, Kevin and the CEO got married. The beautiful dress she wore has become a hot topic in the office. Things have definitely been more calm around the office without Linda. I hope she gets back to normal soon. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please press the like button and subscribe if you want to see more content.